Hi everyone, in this video we will develop core strength. Some of the practices, if they are too hard, then go back to an easier variation, but keep doing. That's the most important part. So let's first start with some very easy warm-up. Stretch upwards with the left hand and downwards with the left leg. Exhale middle, inhale other side. In your breathing rhythm. We do this many times, it's very good. Stretch all the way from the pelvis. And now stretch with both. And pull back the hands, keep pulling back the elbows and the forearms, wrists. Slowly pull back the hands, close your scapula. And link together your fingers at the back, bend your knees, lift the arms, and with an exhale bend forward. Just breathe here a bit. And with the next inhale, come upwards, look towards the ceiling, try to lift off your collarbone, off your chest. Breathe. And relax. Do a comfortable squat. It can be any squat. Your heels can be off the ground, but if you can, then put them down on the ground. You can move into it. Make sure it's not too small and not too wide either. Just move into it a bit. Meanwhile, while in a comfortable squat, start doing a bit of wrist circling. Just as you feel. You can even put them together and bring them upwards and downwards. You can do a bit of bending as well. And again, a few circles. We will do some hold outs. So we will hold our body with our hands. So it's good if they are warmed up a bit. Okay, and first core exercise. Let's get to it. Hands and knees. Hands on the mat, under the shoulders, and just plank. Stretch backwards with the heel, forwards with the chest. Try to push out the area between the scapula and try to close the lower ribs. So almost as if you would try to push upwards your waist. If you find yourself doing this, then don't. Always check yourself. Close the lower ribs. Push upwards the waist. And hold. Breathe in the chest. And slowly put down the knees. Go into a bow down. And slowly get up. And again, go into plank. And from here, slowly roll over your right leg and try to lift off your left hand. Make sure that your waist doesn't fall towards the ground. Keep it high up in the air. If this is too difficult for you, it's alright. You can put down your forearm on the ground and then elevate. The most important part is to lift off the waist, I mean the pelvis from the ground, and try to keep everything in one line. So don't push outwards your pelvis, but keep it in one line. And slowly roll over to the other side. Hold the pelvis high up. And if you feel like that this is too easy for you, you can stretch upwards with the other hand and even lift up your leg. And slowly get back down. Rest again a bit. And just breathe and relax. And slowly come upwards. Place yourself in hands and knees. Put down your toes on the ground and lift up the knees just a centimeter from the ground and hold. And slowly start to shift the weight on your left side. Start to shift the weight to your right hand and left leg, and slowly elevate the left hand and right leg, but everything stays in the middle. There will be minimal movement, but try to do it so slowly that the body has time to rearrange itself. I'll show you from the front. So the point is to do it slowly and try to keep everything in the middle. So don't rotate the body outwards, don't go outwards, and try to keep everything in the middle. If this is too easy for you, then you can do this in plank. The movement is very slow. Slowly shift over the weight. Give the body time to rearrange itself and keep in the middle. This practice looks much easier than it actually is. So if you find it too difficult, then take rest and slowly stop. Maybe rest your wrists a bit and then relax. Okay, for the next practice, we will need a towel or anything you can put your feet on to slide. The practice will be so: you put your feet on the towel, you get into plank, hold the belly, that's very important, and slowly pull yourself forward, but not in a way that the belly falls in, or not in a way that the pelvis comes upwards, but everything stays as it is, just the hands move. And you can step a bit forward with both hands and pull forward. Step a bit forward, pull forward. The more you step forward, the more difficult it will be. So if you put your hands forwards like this, it will be really, really hard. So only move as much as you can. Pull in your lower ribs, pull in your lower ribs. Yeah. Everything stays in the middle. Don't let the stomach fall in. Don't let the body go sideways. I show it from the front as well. So everything stays in the middle. Just pull forward. Basically, you pull the hands down like this, and that will bring you forward. But you need a very strong stomach to hold it all together. Yeah. Okay, rest a bit maybe. We will do one more practice like this. Next one is a bit similar to this one, but well, I will show you. It can be seen better. Now we still pull forward, but this time the pelvis can come upwards. And maybe you can stretch forward, but that's not needed. If you have limited space, then be creative. So again, pull your hands downwards, but this time the pelvis comes upwards. And you can keep moving with it like this. Very good. A few more. Okay. Rest a bit. We will need a towel once more. We will do the first practice again, just with alternate hands now. Make sure here that you don't rush. You need to take it slow. You need to keep the body in the middle, stomach in, and slowly. You only step forward with one hand. You pull everything in the middle. You step forward, you pull everything in the middle. Lower ribs are pulled in. Stretch upwards with your waist. The transition is slow. Try to stay in the middle as much as you can. Okay. Do a few more steps and then rest. You can put away the towel now. And just let's do a mid, just very carefully an upwards facing dog. Put down your knees and the foot and just let your waist fall to the ground. Stretch forwards with the chest and pull back your shoulders and down. If this is very comfortable for you, you can elevate the knees, flex your buttocks, stretch even more forwards. And then go backwards, bow down. And then slowly come upwards. And let's do some stomach strengthening. I'll go a bit diagonal for this. So, the first one I call them, well, literally translated from Hungarian floaters, which is pulling the knees close and try to hit with your knees. Try to hit the chest. Well, not so hard to hit, but touch it. It's a dynamical practice. Let's do, 20 of them. You can do 30 or 40 or even go further if you already practice this alone. But now let's just do 20. The hands are next to the body. And you exhale. When you bring up the legs, you exhale. And then rest a bit when you're done. And let's do the next is the Swiss knife. It's also literally translated from Hungarian. For this you have to stretch the legs and stretch the arms above the head and just pam, touch them together like so. Again, exhale when you come up. It's a dynamical practice as well. And when you're done, rest a bit. For the next practice, pull up your legs. We will do stomach press. I think it's called press, even in English, I'm not sure. Basically, put your hands on your nape and just without letting the body completely back down on the ground, just lift the waist or the lower spine very little off the ground. And from this you have to do at least 20-30 until you start feeling it really. Oh, at first it seems like nothing is happening, then after the 10th you start to feel your stomach really hard. Let's relax it a bit. For this we roll to our stomach and again upwards facing dog, and just let the stomach relax a bit. Okay, we'll do one more stomach, which is a bit working in the diagonal direction, so not just straight. And for this, which one should we do? This one. So again, lift the head and try to touch your right leg with the left what's this, elbow, and then the opposite side. Again, always exhale when coming up. It's also dynamical practice. Okay, rest a bit. Roll over to your stomach. And again, stretch it. Relax the stomach. Slowly look over your left shoulder. Try to look at your right heel. And then the other side. Try to look over your right shoulder. Look at your left heel. And then back to the middle. Go back to bow down. And slowly come up to sit on your heel. And inhale, stretch upwards, exhale. Exhale from the belly. And with that, twist and look backwards. Inhale, upwards, exhale, backwards. And that was it. Thank you for practicing with me. We'll do one more practice, which requires a partner. If you feel like you can stay, you up for it? Come here. This is really nice practice. Go into plank. I come to the legs of the partner. I lift them up. Partner holds themselves. Pull in the belly. Close the lower ribs. And I will slowly let go one of her legs. And she holds. And I grab it again and let go of the other leg. And she holds. The slower you let go, the more time the partner has. But I can decide if I want to let go quickly. Then she needs to hold it. Now she knows that I'm going one leg, the other leg, so she can get ready. Okay, getting ready. It's even harder. Can you do it for me? Make sure to lift my leg like this, so back is straight. And you can support the forearms on your, what's this, thighs. Okay. Is your back straight? You can let go faster and random legs. You need to support yourself. It's very hard for you to hold my leg, right? Because you were holding like this. Make a bigger spread and support yourself on your thighs. Okay, that was it. Feel free to practice this with a partner. Have a nice day.